Hello students, today we'll start our second chapter for class 5th science, that is animals and their varying lifestyles. Now what is the meaning of varying? Varying means different and lifestyle means way of living. So in this chapter we will know about different types of animals and their different way of living. In this chapter we will learn about adaptation in animals, adaptation in breathing, adaptation for movement, adaptation for feeding, adaptation for protection and migration. So let us start with the first topic, that is adaptation in animals. We see animals everywhere on the earth. The place where an animal lives is called its habitat. Now we see different types of animals present on the earth, and the place where the animal lives is called its habitat. जहाँ पे भी वो animal रहता है, जो भी उसका surrounding होता है, that is known as habitat. For example, camel. Camel lives in desert. So for camel, desert is the habitat. Polar bear lives in polar region in snow. So for polar bear, polar region is the habitat. Animals develop some special features and skills to be able to get food, breathe and to protect themselves from heat, cold and predators. Predators means enemies. These special features are called adaptation. Now these animals, they develop some special features in their body to survive the condition in which they are living, to survive the climatic condition, to protect themselves from enemies, for breathing, to get food. For all this they make some changes in their body. These changes, these special features are known as adaptation. For example, camel lives in desert, and in desert there is scarcity of water. Water is very less. So to survive in that condition, camels store water in the body. So storing water is a type of adaptation. So these are the two terms, habitat and adaptation. Habitat means the place where they live, and adaptations are the changes they make in their body. Okay, so let us move to the next topic, that is adaptation for breathing. Now what all changes they make in their body for breathing? All animals need oxygen to stay alive. They take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. For this exchange, most animals have some special organs called breathing organs. Now just like human beings, animals also take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Now in human beings also, lungs are the breathing organ. Just like in different animals, the breathing organs are different. So land animals like horses, dogs, lions, etc. and human beings have lungs for breathing. These land animals have lungs for breathing. These lungs help in breathing. They take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Aquatic animals like fish breathe through gills. Now aquatic animals, they live in water like fish. So they don't have lungs. So for breathing, they have gills. Gills is their breathing organ. These gills absorb the oxygen present in water and release carbon dioxide in water again. Amphibians. Now what are amphibians? Amphibians are the animals which live on land and water both, like frogs. Amphibians like frogs breathe through lungs when on land and through their body surface or skin when in water. Now this frog, what they do when they are on land, they breathe with the help of lungs, and when they are in water, they breathe through their skin. Okay. Next is insect like grasshoppers, bees and cockroaches breathe through trachea. They have small air holes called spiracles. Now this grasshoppers or insect, can you see this red color in the body? This is known as trachea, and there are very tiny holes present on the surface of their body that are known as spiracles. So what do these spiracles do? They absorb the oxygen from the surrounding and give it to trachea. Trachea absorb the oxygen and release carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is again released through the spiracles, the holes present on the body. Microbes like bacteria, amoeba and paramecium are single cell. They do not need breathing organs. और जो single cell animals होते हैं like amoeba और paramecium, they don't have any breathing organ. Everything takes place through their body surface. Now our next topic is adaptation for movement. What all changes they make in their body for moving. Animals move from one place to another in search of food, shelter and to protect themselves from their enemies. This is called locomotion. Now animals move from one place to another to get food, to get shelter, and also to protect themselves from enemies. So these movement for these reasons are known as the locomotion. Different animals have different types of adaptation for movement. So for moving also the adaptations are different in different animals. सब में अलग अलग होते हैं. So firstly we'll read about the adaptations for movement in land animals. Then we'll learn about aquatic animals and all. Okay, so an earthworm crawls by changing its body shape. जो earthworm होता है, as you can see in the picture, it crawls by changing the shape of its body. A cockroach walks, runs and climbs with its legs. It also flies with its two pairs of wings. Now cockroach, it runs also, walks also and climbs with the help of legs, and for flying it has wings. Okay. Next is locust and grasshoppers hop with strong and long hind limbs. Hind limbs क्या होते हैं? Can you see in the picture? जो पीछे ये जो long legs होते हैं इनके, these are known as the hind limbs. और ये जो locust और grasshopper होते हैं, they are the type of insect. तो जो इनके hind limbs होते हैं, they are very strong, which help them to hop. Hop means jump. Reptiles like lizards, crocodiles and tortoise crawls on the land with their short legs. जो crocodiles होते हैं, they have short legs to walk on land. Snakes do not have legs. They crawl with the help of scales present under the body. Now these snakes, they have scales under their body. जो उनका अंडर सरफेस होता है, नीचे वाला पोर्शन होता है, उसमें आपने नोटिस किया होगा ऐसी लाइंस होती हैं. These lines are known as the scales, and these scales help them crawl on land. Animals like kangaroo hop with highly developed hind legs, having extra large muscles. Just like we have seen in the grasshopper, उनके भी hind limbs बहुत strong होते हैं. In kangaroo also the hind limbs, जो पीछे वाले पैर होते हैं, these are very strong and have extra muscles to jump. So now we'll read about the movement in aquatic animals. Paramecium has many hair-like structures called cilia for movement. Now this paramecium, they have many hair-like structure, as you can see in the picture, which help them in movement, जो move करने में help करता है. Fishes have fins for swimming. They have both paired and unpaired fins. जो fishes होती हैं, in that fins help them to move in water to swim, and the tail helps in changing the direction while swimming. Turtle have their forelimbs and hind limbs modified into paddle-like structure, which help them push the water and move forward. जो turtle होते हैं उनमें जो forelimbs होते हैं, मतलब जो हाथ होते हैं, and hind limbs जो पैर होते हैं, they are changed into a paddle-like structure, which help them to move in the water. Penguins have forelimbs modified into flippers, which help them swim in water. They use their short hind limbs to walk on land. जो penguins होते हैं उनके जो forelimbs होते हैं, जो हाथ होते हैं, वो flippers में change हो जाते हैं to move in water, and to move on land they have short hind limbs. Next is ducks and swans have webbed feet to swim and webbing limbs to wade in water. जो ducks होते हैं उनके जो feet होते हैं वो webbed feet होते हैं, which help them to walk on land, and they have webbing limbs to wade in water, to move in water. Frog use their webbed feet to swim in water and hind limbs to hop on land. So frog is an amphibian, so on land it uses its hind limbs to hop, to jump, and to swim in water it uses its webbed feet. Next is movement in aerial animals. Now we have seen movement in land animals, movement in aquatic animals. Now we'll learn about the movement in aerial animals which fly. Butterflies, houseflies, bees and mosquitoes move by flying with the help of wings. These animals have wings for flying. Birds fly with their wings. Their bones are hollow and light. The bird which fly, they have very light body. The bones of the bird are hollow. They are very light, which help them to fly. Birds such as ostrich, emu, rhea, cassowary and kiwi are flightless birds. Flightless means they cannot fly. They can run with the help of their strong hind limbs. जो ostrich होती है, cassowary, kiwi, these types of birds, they can't fly because their bodies are very heavy. As you can see in the picture, the body of an ostrich is very heavy. So they can move from one place to another with the help of their हिंड लिम्स, स्ट्रॉन्ग जो उनके लेग्स होते हैं उनके हेल्प से वो मूव कर सकते हैं, बट दे कांट फ्लाई. Next is adaptation for feeding. Now eating habits of animals are also different. जिस टाइप से वो खाना खाते हैं that are also different in different animals. So now we'll learn about this adaptation for feeding. Different animals eat different types of food. On the basis of the type of food they eat, they are divided into different groups. अब जो भी जिस टाइप का खाना खाते हैं वो सब सेम टाइप का खाना तो खाते नहीं है, तो जिस टाइप का वो खाना खाते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट दे आर क्लासिफाइड इनटू सर्टेन कैटेगरीज. फर्स्ट इज herbivores. Herbivores like sheep, cow have large incisors to cut the grass and leaves. They have broad molars to grind and chew the food. Now these herbivores are the plant eating animals. They eat only plants and parts of plants. So like cow, sheep, goat, they have large incisors. जो उनके teeth होते हैं front के, they are very big. These teeth are known as incisor. This incisor help them to cut the parts of plant and leaves, and they have broad molars to grind and chew the food. जो उनके पीछे के दांत होते हैं, they are very broad to chew and grind the food well. Parrots eat fruits and nuts. It has a curved, pointed and strong beak. Parrots भी क्या होते हैं, herbivores होते हैं, and with the help of pointed sharp beak, as you can see in the picture, with the help of this beak they take their food. Rats, mice, rabbits are called rodents. They have chisel like sharp incisor which help them gnaw the food. Like you have noticed, the rabbits and rats, they have two big teeth in the front. The incisors are very big which help them gnaw the food. हिंदी में अपन उसको बोलते हैं वो खाना उनका कुतरते हैं. That is known as gnawing. They eat the food by gnawing. So this gnawing means eating food by taking small bites. So these were the herbivores. Now we'll learn about the adaptations in carnivores. A carnivore is a predator because it has to find and catch its prey. Carnivores such as cheetah, lion, tiger have sharp canines for tearing the flesh. They have sharp, strong claws for catching and holding on to their prey. Now this carnivore, it is a predator. They hunt for their food to catch their prey. So carnivores like cheetah, lion, tiger, they have very sharp pointed canine teeth. Canine teeth are the sharp pointed teeth which help them to tear the flesh, and their claws, their hands are very strong to catch and hold their prey. Next is eagle. An eagle flies high in the sky looking for its prey such as rats and rabbits. It uses its strong feet and pointed claws to catch its prey. Now ईगल जो होता है, इट फ्लाई हाई इन द स्काई, तो जो उनकी आई साइट होती है वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग होती है. दूर से ही वो अपना जो प्रे होता है वो उसको देख लेते हैं, एंड दे हैव शार्प पॉइंटेड क्लॉज टू होल्ड द इट्स प्रे. फ्रॉग यूजेज इट्स स्टिकी टंग टू कैच देयर प्रे. जो फ्रॉग होते हैं दे हैव स्टिकी टंग विच इज फोल्डेड इन द माउथ, एंड वेन एवर दे सी द इंसेक्ट दे फ्लिप द tongue onto it and the insect stick on the tongue and they take it in the mouth and they digest the insect. Next are the omnivores. Omnivores eat both plants and animals. They have specialized for digesting plant foods as well as animal food. Now जो omnivores होते हैं वो plant and animal both को eat करते हैं, and उनका जो system होता है वो भी इसी टाइप से डिज़ाइन होता है ताकि वो प्लांट फूड और एनिमल फूड दोनों को ही डाइजेस्ट कर सके. नेक्स्ट इज इंसेक्ट. इंसेक्ट लाइक बटरफ्लाइज हैव सकिंग ट्यूब कॉल्ड प्रोबोसिस. फीमेल मॉस्किटोज हैव स्पेशल माउथ पार्ट्स फॉर पियर्सिंग द स्किन एंड सकिंग द ब्लड. अब जो इंसेक्ट होते हैं लाइक बटरफ्लाई एंड मॉस्किटो, उनकी एक हॉलो ट्यूब होती है आगे, जस्ट लाइक यू कैन सी इन द बटरफ्लाई. जो कर्व्ड वाली ट्यूब है दैट इज नोन एज प्रोबोसिस. और ये जो प्रोबोसिस होती है इट हेल्प्स देम टू सक द नेक्टर फ्रॉम द फ्लावर्स. फ्लावर में से जूस को सक करने के लिए ये जो ट्यूब होती है वो हेल्प करती है. और जो फीमेल मॉस्किटोज होते हैं उनके पास भी ये प्रोबोसिस ट्यूब होती है टू सक द ब्लड बाय पियर्सिंग द स्किन. स्किन के अंदर उनकी जो प्रोबोसिस होती है उसमें डाल के वो वहाँ से ब्लड को सक कर सकते हैं. सो दीज वर द अडेप्टेशन फॉर फीडिंग. ईटिंग के जो अडेप्टेशंस होते हैं. नाउ आवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज अडेप्टेशन फॉर प्रोटेक्शन. हाउ डू दे प्रोटेक्ट देमसेल्फ? दीज एनिमल्स प्रोटेक्ट देमसेल्फ. There are many animals which are at the risk of being attacked by the predators. So they develop skills to protect themselves. Now these animals, they are always at the risk of being attacked. उनको हमेशा लगता है कि उन पे कुछ अटैक होने वाला है. So to protect themselves, they develop some special features in their body. Scorpions, bees have poisonous stings which release poison when they are attacked by their predators. जो स्कॉर्पियंस होते हैं, एज यू कैन सी इन द पिक्चर, ये जो उनके आगे के स्टिंग्स हैं, उन पे कभी भी अटैक होता है तो दे रिलीज पॉइजन विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस स्टिंग्स. स्नेक्स हैव पॉइजनस टीथ कॉल्ड फैंग्स. एंड जब स्नेक पे कोई अटैक होता है, सो दीज फैंग्स आर द टू टीथ विच रिलीज पॉइजन इन द प्रेडेटर. जो भी उन पे अटैक करता है उन पे ये जो पॉइजन होता है उसको रिलीज कर देते हैं. Animals such as beetles pretend to be dead to trick their enemies. And this type of animals, beetles, what do they do to protect themselves? They pretend. उनको ऐसा करते हैं वो कि जैसे वो डेड हो गए, और एनिमी जो उनका होता है, जो प्रेडेटर होता है, उसको लगता है कि ये तो ऑलरेडी डेड हो चुका है, और ऐसे वो अपने आप को बचा लेते हैं, प्रोटेक्ट कर लेते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज The house lizards break off its tail when attacked by the enemy. जब भी lizard, house lizard पे attack होता है, they break the tail to escape. Animals like millipede and pangolin curl up their body when attacked. जो animals होते हैं like pangolin and millipede, they curl up their body को पूरा curl कर लेते हैं. and जो भी इनका enemy होता है उसको ऐसा लगता है कि ये कोई और creature है, और ऐसे ये अपने आप को protect कर लेते हैं. Animals like cuttlefish and octopus release a cloud of black ink-like substance when attacked. और जब भी octopus या cuttlefish पे कोई अटैक होने वाला रहता है, they release a black ink-like substance. और ये black ink उनको हेल्प करती है, टाइम दे देती है एस्केप करने के लिए, वहाँ से भाग जाने के लिए, और जो एनिमी होता है वो कंफ्यूज हो जाता है. Animals like the chameleon have the ability to change their body color according to their surrounding. This particular skill is called camouflage. और जो chameleon होता है, they change its body color according to the surrounding. जो भी surrounding का color होता है वो अपनी body का भी color उसके हिसाब से change कर लेता है, और this adaptation is known as the camouflage. जब वो body का color change कर लेते हैं, the enemy, जो भी उनका enemy होता है, it is difficult for them to identify the chameleon. So these were the adaptation. For breathing also we have seen, for feeding also we have seen, for protection also we have seen. Now our next topic and the last topic of the chapter is migration. Now during unfavorable conditions, the habitat fails to provide sufficient food, water and suitable condition of temperature. So to find suitable conditions, some animals move out to places far away from their original habitat. जो भी उनका ओरिजिनल हैबिटेट होता है, जब भी उनको फेवरेबल कंडीशन नहीं मिलती है, जब क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन चेंज हो सकती है, या टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा कम हो सकता है, फूड अवेलेबल नहीं हो, वाटर अवेलेबल नहीं हो, अगर ऐसी कोई अनफेवरेबल कंडीशन होती है जब उनको सफिशिएंट अमाउंट ऑफ फूड, वाटर या टेम्परेचर नहीं मिलता है, सो दे चेंज देयर हैबिटेट. जो उनकी प्लेस ऑफ लिविंग होती है, जहाँ पे वो रहते हैं, जो उनका हैबिटेट होता है, वो उसको चेंज कर लेते हैं और कहीं दूर चले जाते हैं. They return to their habitat when the conditions become favorable again. This movement is known as migration. और जब वापस से कंडीशन नॉर्मल हो जाती है, वापस से फूड, वाटर, टेम्परेचर उनके लिए सूटेबल हो जाता है, दे अगेन गेट बैक टू देयर हैबिटेट. एंड दिस मूवमेंट, ये जो मूवमेंट होता है जाने का, आने का, दिस इज नोन एज द माइग्रेशन. सो स्टूडेंट, दिस वर द last topic from the chapter. I hope you understood the chapter. Now we'll complete the book exercise. So our first question is, take the correct answer. Frogs breathe in water through skin, gills, lungs, pores. Now frog is an amphibian. It breathes through lungs on land and through skin in water. So skin is the correct answer. Snakes move on ground with the help of scales, long limbs, short limbs, body segments. Snake move on ground with the help of scales which are present on the lower surface of the body. Rat eat food by gnawing, chewing, swallowing or tearing. So they take very small bites which is known as gnawing. So gnawing is the correct answer. Next question is, fill in the blanks. Insects breathe through dash. Pangolin, strong, proboscis or spiracles. Insects breathe through tiny holes which are present on the body, which is known as spiracles. The dash curls up its body when attacked. कौन सा एनिमल होता है जो अपने आप को कर्ल कर लेता है? इट्स द पैंगोलिन एंड द मिलीपेड. अ बटरफ्लाई फीड्स ऑन नेक्टर विद द हेल्प ऑफ इट्स, एक ट्यूब होती है जो उनको सक करने के लिए हेल्प करती है. दैट ट्यूब नेम इज प्रोबोसिस. A cheetah has a dash sense of smell. They have a strong sense of smell. Okay students, so this was the chapter number 2. I hope you enjoyed the chapter. Now for the copy, you have to download a PDF file from the school website, and from there you can write the question answers in your fair copy.